Hello, this is Shep and Nick here at Sun Valley Auto Club. In front of us this fine afternoon, and it is a fine afternoon.
It sure is.
We've got a 1977 F-150. Of course, it's the regular cab, long bed, two-wheel drive truck. This one has the 302 in it, Ford 302. It's got a 3-speed automatic transmission. What else do we want to say about this fine truck, Nick?
It's low mileage. It's only got 45,088 miles since 1977.
And I would actually disagree with you.
Let's hear it.
I wish we should have somebody filming us. Your face was hilarious. And why I would say that is, so the listing will say 45,000 miles. We don't have the records throughout its life to claim that. And so I would say with the hood is original, tailgate's original. I would just have a hard time believing. Now it drives that way, but I bet it has to have at least 145.
Rolled over.
But we're guessing either way, and so I think some people would then jump in and say those fluff words. Believed to be 45,000. It's hard saying, but I bet it's turned. But 302, 3-speed manual. The exteriors are really cool green. And what do we got on that?
Dark jade.
Dark jade metallic.
Yeah, really cool.
Factory. So the hood's original. The fenders are original. And so you will see, just the decades of use in different spots, but the paneling, the straightness of the metal is gorgeous throughout. So this one has been around. It's a Western truck its whole life. A lot of this is from the just decoding the data plate. Built in San Jose. The district it was sold in was Salt Lake, which certainly we're still in the Salt Lake district. If you bought a new 2020 Ford, and then it was sold new in Twin Falls. So this has been a Southern Idaho truck. It was sold at Bob Reese Ford in Twin. They're no longer in business. But here it belonged to a local state farm agent. And then he ended up getting an older truck. I believe it's a 66. So there's been some paint work. So you can imagine if you're going to stick this out in front of your shop and get some eyeball on it, you'll see that both sides have been painted, and then just right above, probably for sun, right above the belt line, below the glass on both doors. But a lot of original paint, but cleaned up really well. You do have a step bumper back there. Nice clean bed. I mean, so this is painted up here. You can see the clear on that, and then you've got that's cleared as well. And then you go to the factory single stage, but just super straight. And if you look in the bed too, it has been rhino lined, but you can just see how straight all the factory pressings are. Just hasn't been hammered up. Nice straight tailgate. These tailgates, a lot of the equipment you can get from aftermarket sources. I've always found that tailgates are just murder to find and really difficult to fit if you get the repop stuff. For all the trim, that trim is so expensive. That trim was replaced as well. Once again, just to clean that up. You've got the original and then the new stuff on there. All the greenhouse is really good. We need to fire our glass guys, but they'd probably be firing us. So, if you can clean the glass better than Nick and I, you're gonna like this truck a lot better. But underneath is really clean. The metal is really good. All your corner boxes, up underneath here. On the underside, we'll get photos of that.
Yeah, I'll try to get a look, but
there's just no rust, no putty, no Bondo. Same thing with all your hinge areas. Your door cards are really nice. The interior bench has been replaced. That was a dark jade as well. They did give a nod to that with the center panel, and then they went with a restored new black vinyl with the jade green stripe down the middle. So excellent body, absolutely No rust on this truck. Paint meter is really low, and then the repaint just shows standard repaint levels. So if you're looking for a good solid truck, I could see mountain bikes going back there real nice, fit in any town, beach, mountain, city. This truck does drive out really smooth. The engine sounds smooth. There's just no little pockets of rust, which is good to see, of course, and then good to see the factory, the paint on there. And it is thin on the hood, and the fenders, but there's just nothing hidden in there. Upgraded lights, which might be a good time to go ahead and turn on the truck, take a look at some of that. Listen to the engine.
So this starts right up every time, runs really strong, sounds strong. Alright, you can see the running lights with the high beams, low beams, left blinker, right blinker, go around back, windshield wipers work great, try to get some of that mildew off the windows that we forgot to wipe off, but you got the reverse running lights work well. Left blinker, right blinker, brake lights, and reverse lights. So the electrical work just works really well. It's been really well maintained over the years.
Yeah, such a smooth running engine, easy to work on. Look at all that space.
I'll go ahead and hop in for a test drive.
Not only a recovered seat, but restored, stuffed, really firm, very supportive. You got seat belts, new floor mat down there, which is inexpensive to purchase, but if you don't do your work yourself, the installation can definitely get you. Really clean gauges. They're just easy to see. Your gauges work. No radio, but that's a personal upgrade. The defrost works. Different fan speeds work. You do have visors in effect. 3-speed automatic. There's a matching dash pad, but that is covering up some cracks on the dash. Just to be aware of if you're not sitting next to it. It's nice to have that kind of stuff pointed out.
Yeah.
Good suspension, handling these dips, and just with no issue, no squeaks, rattles, etc. Power steering is nice. As we mentioned, no cracks in your windshield, rear view mirrors there. Easy action on your windows. It's a 2-wheel drive. It's 77. It's not a high boy, but you're sitting up there pretty high for a 2-wheel drive.
Feels good. I like it.
brakes and you're not going fast, but if we haul on them, it's just nice and straight. No yanking of the wheel. For a long bed, it's a really nice turning radius. Rust-free Western truck. So if you've got an interest in this truck or any of our other classics, I'm Shep. I'm with my partner Nick. We can be reached at 208-721-1973.
Feel free to reach out to Nick. My number is 563-676-8225. All right, thanks for watching.